Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed vocabulary part of the lesson Tenali paints a horse. Today, we are going to continue with the same lessons grammar. If you see in your textbook, in grammar Roman number 1, short forms. You have already learned that an apostrophe shows that something belongs to someone or something before it. It has another use. When one or more letters are omitted in a phrase, an apostrophe is put where they have been left out, thus making it a short form of the original word. Short forms are used when we write a conversation, as it was done in the play you read. However, when these elements are used as main verbs, Kamala is a lawyer, or used for emphasis, I will do it, they are not contracted. So here they have given a table full form and short forms. So full form is, if you see here, cannot, and how we will be writing cannot as short form is can't. Cannot, can't. We have, I am, will not, won't, I would, I'd, you will, you'll. So these are the short forms. So see here, pick out some short forms used in the play and write their full forms in your notebook as shown below. So they are asking us to write some short forms taken from the play, in sense taken from the lesson. So I have already done it for you. I want you to write them neatly in your notebooks. See the first one, Raja. I'll give you. Here, in the first sentence, it is a short form. In the second sentence, you see Raja, I shall or will give you. Means we can say I shall give you, or we can say I will give you. So see, this is the full form. Short form is I'll give you, and the full form is I will give you. Second quote here, I'd like to see. This is the short form, whereas the full form is I would like to see. See the third, Raja. I wouldn't be too certain. I wouldn't is a short form. How you will be writing it in full form? I would not be too certain. So in the full form it will be would not. Fourth, Raja. Where's he? It's late. So in the short form you will be saying where's he? It's late. Whereas in the full form, where is he? It is late. So see the fifth, Raja. What's this you're trying to? Short form is what's and your. Whereas if you write in the full form, what is this you are trying to do? And I think you have understood the difference between a short form and a full form. So see here, read the following conversation between Sharada and Usha and rewrite it in your notebook using the short forms wherever necessary. So here they have given us a conversation between Sharada and Usha. What they are asking is, they are asking us to change this conversation, means where it is required they are asking us to change it into short forms. So I have already done it for you. Before writing the actual answer, first we will read the conversation what they have given. Sharada, what are you going to do after school? Then Usha is telling, I will go home and take rest for an hour. Sharada, then when will you cook supper for your children? Then Usha is telling, I need not cook today. I have made some pulihora in the morning. We'll eat it for supper too. Then Sharada, forget to tell you this. I planned a quiz for 6th class children. Are you coming tomorrow? Then Usha said, I will not. I am taking leave for 2 days. Then Sharada, why are you going somewhere? Then Usha said, I would love to do that, but my mother in law is visiting us tomorrow. Then Sharada said, then you will have a hard time, I suppose. Then Usha, I do not think so. So, this is the conversation which they have given. So, here we'll be changing the full form into short form sentences where it is required. So, if you see here, in the place of what are you doing, we are writing what are you doing. So instead of what are, we will be writing here what are, isn't it? What are you doing to do after school? What are you going to do after school? The second sentence, I will go home and take rest for an hour. That is the actual sentence. So here what we are changing, I'll go home and take rest for an hour. So instead of WILL we are writing ILL. See the means here again. Sharada, then when will you cook supper for your children? So in place of will, WILL, we are writing here LL. When will you come? When will you cook supper for your children? Then what did Usha said? In place of I need not cook today, we are writing I needn't cook today. Needn't cook today. In place of I have made, we are writing I have made some pulihora in the morning. In place of we will, we are writing will eat it for supper too. Then forgot to tell you this. I planned a quiz for 6th class children. Are you coming tomorrow? Then Usha is telling I wouldn't in place of I won't in place of I would not. See here. I will in place of I will not. Here we are writing I won't. In place of I will not, we are writing I won't. In place of I am taking, we are writing I am taking leave for 2 days. Why are you going somewhere? Then I would love to do so. Means in place of I would, we are writing I'd love to do that. But my mother-in-law is visiting. In place of is visiting, we are writing mother-in-law's visiting us tomorrow. In place of is, we are writing only s. Sharada, then you will have a hard time. In place of will, we are writing you'll. Okay, then you'll have a hard time, I suppose. Then what did Usha said? I don't think so. In place of I do not think so, we are writing I don't think so. And I think you have understood the difference what I am trying to tell you. Here in the answer, if you see here the words which are in bold and underlined part, they are changed. Means we have changed it and we have written. So write it clearly without any confusion and spelling mistakes. Write it as it is, how I have given. Okay. Moving to the Roman number 2, adverbs of manner. In that revision, adjectives describe nouns. Example, money is a safe driver. Adjectives, what they are saying? Adjectives describe nouns. So, for example, what they have given, money is a safe driver. Whereas adverbs describe verbs. Money drives safely. So we can make adverbs from adjectives by adding ly as shown below. So here how we can change adjective to an adverb they have given here. So if you see here, adjective plus ly is equal to adverb. So safe plus ly is safely. Eager plus ly is eagerly. However, you should remember that all adverbs are not formed in the same way. For example, you can't add ly to the following adjectives to make adverbs good, fast. So here for adverbs like for adjectives like good and fast, we can't add ly to them. They'll be same when they are adverbs also. Adverbs of manner tell us the manner in which something happens. They are usually placed after the main verb or after the object. Look at the following sentences from the play you have read. The courtiers are waiting eagerly for Tenali to bring in his painting. Tenali looks at the giggling courtiers angrily and walks out. In the first sentence, the adverb eagerly comes after the main verb waiting. In the second sentence, the adverb angrily comes out after the object courtiers. So, complete the following sentences with the correct form of the words in the brackets. Tick against the sentence which the adverb of manner is put after the object and put a cross against the sentence when the adverb of manner is put immediately after the main verb. If you have space in your textbook, you write it there in your textbook only, or else you write it in your notes. So I have already done this exercise for you. Listen carefully and write it neatly in your notes. See the first one. Sri Ram speaks dash English. He speaks English dash. So in the bracket they have given correct. So what you will be writing in this blanks? Sri Ram speaks correct English. He speaks English correctly. See the second. Salim is a careless tailor. Salim is a dash tailor. He makes dresses dash. In the space, in the bracket, they have given careless. So, what you will be writing? Salim is a careless tailor. He makes dresses carelessly. Third, you always speak dash. Please speak dash. In the bracket, loud, quiet. They have given loud, quiet. So what you will be writing here? You always speak loudly. Please speak quietly. See the fourth. Be dash and do your homework dash. In the bracket they have given careful, correct. So what you will be writing? Be careful and do your homework correctly. Fifth one. Nandu is a dash reader. He reads books very dash. In the bracket they have given slow. Nandu is a slow reader. He reads books very slowly. See the sixth. Please be dash or do your work. I want to sleep. In the bracket, what they have given quiet. Please be quiet or do your work quietly. I want to sleep. See the seventh. My mother shouted dash when I showed my progress card. In the bracket, what they have given loud. My mother shouted loudly when I showed my progress card. See the eighth one. Please listen dash. Care in the bracket they have given careful. So what you will be writing? Please listen carefully. Ninth. PT Usha is a dash runner. She runs very dash. In the bracket fast. So what you will be writing here? We have already read that adjectives like good and fast, they can't be changed even in adverb also, isn't it? So what we'll be writing here? PT Usha is a fast runner. She runs very fast. 10th. Ra- Ragavati is a dash teacher. She teaches very dash. The bracket what they have given? Good, well. So what you'll be writing? Ragavati is a good teacher. She teaches very well. See the Roman number 3, editing. Read the following passage. Every numbered sentence has an error. Identify and edit it. So, what they are telling is they have given a passage and they are telling that each numbered sentence has an error, and they are asking us to identify that error and edit it. So, students, I have already done it for you. I want you to write them neatly in your notebooks. So, before seeing the actual sentence of passage, we'll read the given passage. The oldest fellow on my class was Bodhraj. All of us was afraid of him. He always had a catapult in his hand and was a excellent shooter. His favorite targets were birds. He would stand under a tree, take aim, and shoot a pebble and the catapult. The next moment, a bird would fell down. So, how you'll be changing it? See here. The oddest the oddest fellow on my class was Bodhraj. So here what you have to write is, in place of on you have to write in. The oddest fellow in my class was Bodhraj, and all of us was afraid of him. In place of was you have to write all of us were afraid of him. He always had a catapult in his hand and was a excellent shooter. In place of a excellent shooter, you have to write he was and was an excellent shooter. In place of a excellent shooter, you have to write an excellent shooter. His favorite targets were birds. He would stand under a tree, take aim, and shoot a pebble and the catapult. So, in the place of and, you have to write with. He would stand under a tree, take aim, and shoot a pebble with the catapult. The next moment, a bird would fell down. In place of fell, you have to write fall. The next moment, a bird would fall down. So, I think you have understood till here. We'll be completing the remaining part of the lesson in the next session. Thank you. Have a good day.